Do you know about the giant Goliath in the Holy Bible? In this video, you would explore the secret of giant Goliath. Stay tuned until the end. Deep in the heart of the ancient land of Canaan, the towering figure of Goliath commanded attention wherever he went. His massive frame and bulging muscles struck fear into the hearts of even the bravest warriors. Goliath belonged to the Philistine army, a force that had long oppressed the Israelites, seeking to conquer their land and subjugate their people. The Philistines were known for their advanced weaponry, their battle-hardened soldiers, and their war strategies. But Goliath was their greatest weapon, a living embodiment of their power and dominance. Standing at over 9 feet tall, clad in impenetrable armor, and wielding a colossal spear, he seemed invincible. For 40 days and 40 nights, Goliath emerged from the Philistine camp, bellowing his challenge to the Israelites. "Choose a man from among you to come and fight me. If he defeats me, we will be your servants, but if I prevail, you shall serve us." His voice echoed across the battlefield, striking fear into the hearts of the Israelite soldiers. Among the Israelites, there was a deep sense of despair and hopelessness. They lacked a champion who could match Goliath's strength and skill. King Saul, their leader, was filled with anguish, knowing that defeat would bring untold suffering upon his people. In the humble town of Bethlehem, far from the battleground, a young shepherd named David tended to his flock. David was the youngest son of Jesse, and unlike his older brothers who fought in King Saul's army, he spent his days in the quiet solitude of the fields. Yet, David possessed a courage and unwavering faith that set him apart. One day, Jesse called upon David and said, "My son, take this grain and bread to your brothers in the army. See how they fare and bring me news of their well-being." David, obedient to his father's command, set off to deliver the provisions. As David approached the battlefield, he heard the thunderous voice of Goliath, challenging the Israelites once again. His heart burned with righteous anger. Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God? David questioned. Eager to confront Goliath, David sought an audience with King Saul. He declared, "Let no one lose heart because of this giant. I will go and fight him." King Saul, taken aback by David's audacity, tried to dissuade him. "You are but a youth, and he has been a warrior from his youth," Saul cautioned. But David's conviction remained unshaken. "Your servant has kept his father's sheep," he explained. "Whenever a lion or a bear came and carried off a lamb from the flock, I pursued it, struck it down, and delivered the lamb from its mouth. The Lord who delivered me from the paw of the lion and the paw of the bear will deliver me from the hand of this Philistine." Moved by David's unwavering faith, Saul relented and said, "Go, and may the Lord be with you." David, his heart filled with resolve, refused to wear the king's armor. Instead, he armed himself with his slingshot and selected 5 smooth stones from the brook. With each stone clutched in his hand, he set forth to face Goliath, accompanied only by his unwavering faith in God. As David approached the battlefield, the Israelite soldiers looked at him with a mixture of awe and concern. They marveled at his youthful bravery, yet worried that he was marching towards certain death. But David's trust in the Almighty God propelled him forward, undeterred by the doubts of others. Goliath, adorned in his gleaming armor, towered over David, his laughter booming across the field. "Am I a dog that you come to me with sticks?" he taunted, mocking the young shepherd's seemingly feeble weapons. David, his voice filled with conviction, answered, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied." With a swift motion, David reached into his bag, pulled out a stone, and placed it into his slingshot. He began to spin it rapidly, the leather straps whistling through the air. Goliath's eyes widened in disbelief as he witnessed the audacity of this young challenger. With a prayer on his lips, David released the stone, and it soared through the air with incredible speed and precision. The stone found its mark, striking Goliath square in the forehead. The giant stumbled backward, his once mighty frame crashing to the ground, shaking the very earth beneath him. Silence engulfed the battlefield as the Israelites, their eyes wide with astonishment, witnessed the miraculous downfall of Goliath. The Philistine army stood frozen, their champion defeated by an unlikely hero. The Israelite soldiers erupted in cheers, their spirits lifted by the extraordinary victory. As David approached the fallen giant, he reached for Goliath's own sword and, with one swift stroke, severed the giant's head from his body. Holding the gruesome trophy aloft, David's triumph sent shockwaves through both armies, solidifying the Israelites' belief in their God and striking fear into the hearts of their enemies. The news of David's victory spread like wildfire throughout the land. The tale of the shepherd boy who vanquished the mighty giant resonated with the oppressed Israelites, giving them hope and a renewed sense of courage. David's unwavering faith and fearlessness became legendary, earning him a place of honor in the annals of Israel's history. David's defeat of Goliath marked a turning point in the ongoing struggle between the Israelites and the Philistines. It was a testament to the power of faith, the strength of conviction, and the unwavering courage of a young shepherd who relied on God's guidance. From that day forward, David's name echoed through the generations, forever linked with the triumph of the underdog over insurmountable odds. He would go on to become a revered king, leading the Israelites to even greater victories and establishing a legacy that would endure for centuries to come. The story of Goliath and David serves as a timeless reminder that true strength comes not from physical stature or earthly weapons, but from the unwavering faith in the power of the divine. It reminds us that even in the face of seemingly impossible challenges, the indomitable human spirit, fueled by faith and courage, can overcome any giant that stands in our path. I hope you enjoy watching our video. Please click like, comment down below, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.